In today's video, I'm going to review Louis Navellier's latest special report all about quantum computing and these very best quantum stocks, and the main one being Nvidia's quantum partner, where Nvidia has partnered with a specialized company to help develop its quantum chip. So I'm going to give you an overview of those reports and give you my thoughts on them, because if you're watching this video, you're probably interested to learn what they're about. I'm also going to give you an overview of Louis' sort of interview and presentation he did to help you understand the wider picture of a quantum computing industry, because quantum computing has the potential to be far bigger than AI, and in fact quantum computing will be paired with AI in the next couple of years so that AI can achieve artificial general intelligence and artificial superintelligence. So I think it's super important to understand the big picture, to understand why quantum computing is probably going to be the final tech innovation of our lifetime. So with that said, let's get on with the video. So the big idea for these reports is that Nvidia has created a new 150x invention, which is basically its quantum chip. Now, if you don't know what quantum computing is basically the most powerful form of computing that we have. It's still very early days, and the definition of quantum computing is quantum computers could just do more and solve far more complex formulas and equations than the most powerful computers we have at the moment. And quantum computing is slowly starting to gather pace. Like one of the biggest players out there at the moment is IonQ. That stock over the past year or two has exploded in value. It's just taken off, and quantum computing isn't even a thing really at the moment, but you really want to pay attention to the quantum computing industry, because it's probably going to be the last time any of us will make any serious money, life-changing gains from technology, just probably any technology. It is the final frontier of technology, and this is why Louis created this this presentation and interview, because he's spotlighting Nvidia's quantum chip, and Nvidia is basically the tech king at the moment. Created the most powerful GPUs in the world that basically run all of the AI data centers, but it is going into quantum computing. It's created a new invention, and this could be absolutely ginormous, way bigger than its GPU chips, because it's going to allow AI to ultimately achieve artificial super intelligence. So this is why it's a really big deal. And basically, Louis has pointed out in this presentation that Nvidia is working with a specialized partner to basically tweak, test, and refine its quantum chip. And this is really the first report. In this special report, Louis sort of talks about the huge opportunity here from Nvidia and just the whole quantum computing industry, but focusing on Nvidia. Nvidia is basically the world's leading chip maker, and it has created its own quantum chip. And basically he reveals a specialized partner that's helping Nvidia develop, build, and test this quantum chip. And that is really the first report and first pick. I mean, I'm no expert, just an armchair investor, but I think this pick has great potential. Now, the next, I've got my note here, this next special report is the quantum moonshot. This quantum company is 360 times smaller than Nvidia, so potentially the growth potential in this quantum stock is huge. It's a moonshot, so as the name suggests, you only put a small bit of money on it, but if it takes off, it could change into life-changing money. Really interesting report, very interesting pick. Who knows what will happen, but it could, if it takes off, we could see huge gains that we saw in the internet boom, and with the early AI companies like Nvidia. Now, the next one is the Amazon of quantum computing. Basically, this company is developing a service very similar to AWS, but with quantum computing. I mean, if this stock takes off, there's going to be a lot of money to be paid. So seriously interesting stock pick there as well. And the final report is the physical AI revolution. Keep an eye on this because physical AI is going to be big in it's going to be open to the world in 2026. Tesla and Elon Musk are soon going to be releasing their Optimus AI chip. Optimus AI chip. Optimus AI robot, which is their physical robot. So once this is released to the world of physical AI, the industry is going to take off. So there's going to be huge amounts of money to be made. And in this special report, Louis gives 5 of his famous or favourite innovators that are set to dominate the physical AI space. And Tesla's going to be pretty much one of the lead ones because Tesla's huge. I heard someone say that Tesla could go to $10 trillion in market cap in the future. With the development of physical AI, and it's also building its own chips, AI chips as well, which are basically to be the most powerful in the world. And these things combined could take Tesla to $10 trillion. So don't sleep on Tesla. It's a huge pick. But this report, very relevant to now, very interesting, and all 5 picks seem pretty solid to me. Now these are all, especially the quantum ones, are all sort of fairly sort of newish companies, so they've not massively taken off yet. But in the next couple of years, as quantum computing gets going, these are probably medium-term plays, I would say, between now and 2030. I'm not saying you couldn't see big gains next year or in the next couple of years. Very, very possible. But this is a medium-term play, I think, because really what you're looking for is a big quantum company to come exploding on the scene with a new technology, i.e. Nvidia with its quantum chip. The media pick up quantum computing, and once the media starts talking about it, people are going to be hyping about it, and billions of dollars are going to start flowing into quantum computing. So you want to be in before that happens. We're not there yet, but now is the perfect time to invest in quantum computing so you're ready for the quantum boom. And many of the quantum stocks are going to see 20, 50, 100, 150x growth in the next 5 to 10 years. Absolutely life-changing gains. And the gains could be bigger than anything we've ever seen before, because quantum computing really is going to take everything to a whole level, because quantum computing is just so powerful we can't even imagine it. So that is kind of like all of the reports. Really enjoyed them. I think the picks in them, great picks. Not that I'm an expert, but I found them great. I've only just really read them in the past couple of weeks. I haven't invested in anything yet, but I plan to, because I think, maybe not all of the picks are going to take off, but who knows? Maybe they do. But I think, with Louis' track record and seeing some of the picks and doing a little bit of research, I think there's some really good picks there for the next couple of years. So if you want to basically join Louis Navellier's Growth Investor and get access to all of his special reports, for free. In fact, you get all of his library of special reports for free as well, just for trying out his Growth Investor service, risk-free for 6 months. It's only $49 to join, which is an absolute bargain. It's normally $4.99 for the year, but you can just join for $49, which locks your membership in for 1 year. Get all of these special reports for free and all of these other special reports as well. And you also get a 3-month money back guarantee as well. So if you don't like it, just call customer service or email them. Tell them you want your money back and they'll give you your money back. But if you do want to give the service a try, link in the comment description below. Join for $49. I rate Louis' service 4.5 out of 5. He's got an uncanny track record of picking trends and stocks that are about to explode. So yeah, why not give it a try? Especially as 2026 is going to be a huge year for AI, and I think quantum computing could potentially come into the mainstream as well. So if you want to join, link in the comment description below. Anyway, that's what I've got for you. I hope you found the video useful and informative, and I'll speak to you soon.